Hello, welcome to another episode of Drinking with Comics. I'm Sean,
I'm Mike.
and we just did our review of G.I. Joe 15 Dreadnought War number 3. We finished our Left Hand Brewing Peppermint Imperial Milk Stout. Such a shame I don't have like 30 more of those right now to drink.
I know.
What did you switch to, Mike? We're on our auxiliary beers.
I'm drinking a snow-drift vanilla porter from Lagunitas.
Oh, how is it?
Not Lagunitas, Langenkuhl.
Oh, okay.
Those
How is it?
guys.
Yeah.
It's good. It's not bad. I think I got it like 2 years ago, so it's still holding up.
I like Line Kugels. I don't know that I've had that one.
It's portery. It's vanilla.
Okay.
It's a good winter beer. It's a
I just
snow-drifty beer.
had earlier tonight. We stopped and got a pizza, and while we're waiting, it's like a Chicago, and they have legit everything. Their pizza, like they need a little bit of help with the crust, but it's pretty passable. But other than that, their
Okay.
hot dog, their beef is all good. But we always get a pizza. If we get a pizza, we go in, sit at the bar, order the pizza, and then order a beer and fries.
hmm
And they had Sam Adams Winter Lager.
Okay.
It was really good. It was really like it's got that nice like coriander, like
Yeah.
the winter spices. Like it was really good. So and I did see the winter pack. So for the viewers, Mike had asked me like, "Hey, if you see a winter pack, grab it," because it's kind of behind the scenes of the show. By the way, since he lives in Chicago and I live in Tennessee, the way that we synchronize our beers, I'll buy stuff, and when I go to Chicago, I'll give it to him, or he'll buy stuff, and when I come to Chicago, he'll give it to me, and we can, kind of parse them out over the course of many weeks. Or there's some stuff we can both get. So Mike is always like Sam Adams releases a variety pack every season,
Season. Yeah.
so that's an easy way for us both to get
Yeah.
something because they're
Did you get
distributed.
it? Do I need to
I
go get one?
didn't, but the only place I've seen it so far, I was in Sam's Club, unfortunately, the other day, and they had it, but it was like a double. It was like a case. It was 24.
36.
No,
Yeah.
it was,
It's
or
24.
maybe it
Yeah.
was
The big
36, but
one.
it was 40 or
It was
50
Costco
bucks. I was
size, I
like,
bet, right? Yeah.
maybe. So I didn't grab it because
That's
I
a
was
lot.
like,
Yeah.
it's a lot. And I'm like, I don't know. But anyway, I'll find it. So, uh,
I saw it at my local grocery store today and it was like 20 bucks. And I was like, that's really high for Sam Adams.
dude, mine still doesn't have it. And they
hmm
still have the fucking
It's in
Oktoberfest.
cans. It's not in bottles this time.
Oh, maybe I still, they still have the fucking Oktoberfest, and it's still not marked down. It was marked down that first week after Halloween, and it went right back up to 20 whatever. Anyway, I'm drinking Sierra Nevada because I love
Nice.
it. I love you. Okay, Batman number 4. Let's talk about it.
Batman number 4. I got the utility belt cover because Batman's tech is what I'm all about.
So talk about this issue.
I liked it, but I didn't love it.
Really?
And not. Let me rephrase that. I did love it a lot, but I had issues because I don't know. So, first of all, there's one Batman character that I got. First Batman comic book I ever bought was the
Anarchy.
first appearance of Anarchy. My boy's in this book, and they kind of dirt. Matt Fraction did him kind of dirty, I thought. Anarchy is not that dumb. He's a rather smart character. He's almost like a teenage B for Vendetta wannabe, if you will. I think that's a good way to describe him. He's pretty smart. He's pretty accurate. He's kind of just a dumb teenager running away from Batman. It made no sense to me at all. But that was my only complaint. And if you're it's been what 30 years since anarchy first was introduced, so I'm okay with him being changed in 30 years. Sorry, I just realized I'm old.
There's something to be said for a character that you have an affinity for and that has existed for decades that is
Yeah,
then kind of changed, right?
yeah.
Like I had that with Mr. Sinister in the X-Men with Krakoa, where I'm like, is he really this?
I would say he's a B-list X-Men. He's a known X-Men villain, right?
But he was
Top
one
10.
way for a long time, and then with Krakoa, which I loved, he was kind of this
Yeah.
weird, like metrosexual, like I don't know. It was just not. I'm like, this is not the guy I knew in Inferno at all.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I went with it. Like I feel like you're going to go with Anarchy, but
Yeah,
it was a
exactly.
little like
It was nice seeing him back again. I mean, that's the thing with Anarchy, though. Like, I feel like he is not a B character. He's not a C character. He's not even a D character. He's like an E villain. He's um, low on the tour to the Batman villains. I'd say he's up there around Condiment King by now.
by Condom King.
Condiment King. Look it up. Click picture there.
Wait a minute, that Condiment King. That's a Batman
Condiment
villain.
King. That is a Batman villain.
Does he throw ketchup and mustard at people?
And
You're
he will,
you're
and he
kidding.
will, no, he will relish in your despair.
Is this real?
Yeah, it's in the cartoon too.
Nobody ever bring this. No, there was a time when I would have said Grant Morrison could make this work. No, nobody ever do this.
It
Don't
was
do it.
in the cartoon, Condiment King was like Joker brainwashed some comedians to turn into villains, and I think he was like based on like Shacky, Chucky, like yeah, like almost like Gallagher-esque humor. That's why he's like shooting people with tomatoes, ketchup, and tomato mustard. The Condiment King.
Anyway,
And to
so
be fair, I think
Anarchy.
Anarchy is just above Condiment King.
I did wonder about this because I've never read anything with Anarchy, and I was like, is this like is this kid? So Anarchy was a teenager in that
Yes.
book. Okay, because I didn't realize that. I thought he was a little bit more of a severe villain, and I'm thinking, is this like you know the equivalent of like, oh, that's not Peter Parker, it's Miles Morales. It's the younger, newer version, right? So I'm like, did they replace Anarchy with like his like kid
No,
brother?
he's Lonnie.
Okay.
That's him.
I didn't like.
Uh,
I'd actually forgotten about that entire sequence of the book. It's like 2 pages he's in.
he is roughly the same age as Tim Drake. Him and Tim Drake are the same age. He's a
How does a
computer
kid end up
expert.
being a
He's a
Batman
hacker.
villain?
Um, I that was the twist in the original Anarchy comic. Um, which I have hanging in my bathroom. Because it's one of the few single issues I still own because it was the first one. Um, the point was you didn't know who Anarchy was, and they kind of hinted that it was his dad the way they were telling the story, like, oh, maybe his dad's going off and doing things, but then you find out it's his kid who was doing it because he was also tall, but he had this really long, elongated neck and this cape costume, which I'm assuming you're going to put a picture up here. This red-ish V for Dead inspired costume, and the idea was that he had this big neck brace that would put a visor, kind of like a periscope through the eyes, so he could see through the eyes, so it made him look older to hide his
That's
identity. Yeah,
wow. That sounds awful.
but it is looking back at it. He's not the greatest here villain, but I enjoyed him. He was the one of it was the young punk rock kid in me going like, "Oh, I like the Batman movie. Who's this Anarchy character? I want to check
Right.
this out." It literally sold it to me, and opened the door to comic books to me. So that was like one of the first like comic books I bought. I enjoyed a lot. I went back and tried to find the other one. I think 6 months later, I found the issue two to it. So to me, Anarchy holds a special place in my heart.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Um, So I always enjoyed seeing him pop up in things. He's one of my favorite top 10 characters. I mean, there's other ones up there, but he's fun, and it was fun seeing him back around again, even though it wasn't the Anarchy I knew. Um, but back to you're right. This is 2 pages. You forgot about it. So there's other things in the story that are really good. So, um, like Rico Suave, Bat Bruce Wayne hitting on the old doctor with the
So you want to know something weird about this issue?
Yeah.
So I read this issue and I was like, wouldn't it be weird if Dr. Annika Zeller is the Minotaur? And then a little bit later, I went to Google. So I Googled Minotaur because I was trying to
Okay.
figure out, I was writing notes for this, and I was like, are these Fraction characters? So Minotaur is a new character he made, right?
Yes.
And the idea is all of the crime in Gotham City filters up through Minotaur, which is an interesting thing for a new character to be that important, right? But okay. But I
Yeah.
accidentally then I went to Google Dr. Annika Zeller and I accidentally Googled Dr. Annika Minotaur, and I will put the response in right here. But it
Okay.
basically said Dr. Annika Minotaur is, and it described Minotaur and like the crime boss, blah, blah, blah. I was like, wait a minute. So then, and I hadn't finished reading the issue yet. Then I finished reading the issue thinking, did I blow the surprise ending? And it didn't happen. So now I'm like, what did Google just show me? It must be
Oh,
just the
Google
conjecture that's
people.
online that she's
Yeah.
the same. Okay.
Yeah.
It was just really
Although,
odd.
so you got me thinking about it, and I'm looking at this. I just now noticed this that Minotaur has 8 fingers.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Also, I think that was seven. I don't think you can count. It's at milk stout.
Oh, okay. Yes, 7. It's dark over here.
But the Google response, I believe, also mentioned who I believe it said who is using the crown of storms, which is the thing we introduced last issue,
Yes.
to regulate and control all crime in Gotham City or something like that. So I'm like, so is this a theory or is this like actually true? Like
I
what
guess
what
we'll
the
find out a little bit. I don't like
in,
AI figuring out all our stuff beforehand.
interesting that she kind of looks like she's going to end up being like a love interest. I love okay, so I love the sequence with her and Bruce because it's the funny like she's being all curt with him like, oh yeah, if I could only talk to Bruce Wayne, and it's like, yeah, sister, it is Bruce
Turn
Wayne.
turn around. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
me.
it's totally the he's behind me, isn't he? Right, but
Yeah.
then the best part of the sequence is when he leaves, he's like, okay, I'll pick you up Tuesday or whatever it is. And then the other woman in the office is like, you got a date with Bruce Wayne? And the next panel, because the whole time I'm looking at her and I'm like, she's wearing Crocs, right?
Yeah.
And then the last panel is, I have a date with Bruce Wayne. And she looks down and looks at her shoes. I just thought it was so funny. Oh, man.
Yeah. It was very good. And I like the well, this is like the it was like the letter 3, the arrow
Oh,
issues ago.
dude, I
Love that.
loved that. I loved that. So it was like she's like, haven't I met you before? Right? Because
Yeah.
she talked to Batman.
And
I
there was another
loved
one
it.
that like it was the 6 and then minutes later. Like
Yes,
it's got a style to it that I'm enjoying.
it does. It
Yeah.
does.
Can't see her being the Minotaur, but the Minotaur is very androgynous looking. Now that I'm looking at a picture of them, and
Seven
they're one,
fingers.
two,
That's
three,
so
four,
fucking
five,
weird.
6, 7 fingers. Yeah, why did I not notice this before? Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
the
definitely
hand
didn't
there.
notice it. Uh, I love the line where he says, the Minotaur says, the Taurus, which is his organization, is part of the Seven, which is the Prime Knot. So it's all these organizations. I was going to write them down and name them. Yeah,
Fingers.
right. I, I was going to write them down and name them, and I was like, I'm not going to. But it's like Penguin's group is the thieves, and this group is the Italians, and this group is the whatever that does the armament, and
Yeah,
whatever. But
the
he
triad.
says,
Yeah,
he says something effective. We're not a gang. We're an algorithm of crime.
yeah,
Awesome. So
yeah,
like oh wow, great.
yeah. That was really good.
This is
Um,
this is good. This is a good book.
yeah, he's got the 7 fingers on the cover too. Wow, I'm just
Wow.
mind blown I did not notice this earlier. And they didn't mention who the guy in the suspenders were with the glasses, but I think that is the calculator. But I could be wrong.
So we've got
Uh,
the condiment king and the
calculator.
calculator.
The calculator is literally was a dude who wore a calculator uniform, but then they remodeled him to be the anti-Barbara Gordon. So Oracle
Yeah.
calculator would be the crime Oracle. So if that's him, that's pretty cool that he's showing up in this.
The,
But they didn't mention his name because I was looking and they were very vague about who that is, which kind of made me sad. And it took me a minute to realize Vandal Savage was in the
yeah, he's in on it. And they're meeting at the old Wayne Manor, right? They're like restoring it or
yeah.
whatever. Like it's this. I think this sold me. So I did dig the first two issues. I'm gonna a little confession here. I've read these. I haven't bought them. The 3 and 4. I think I'm gonna go back and buy them. I'm enjoying this book too much, and I like the Fraction. Like it's Batman. He's not like reinventing anything, but he's got
Yeah.
now Zeller and Minotaur, two characters that if they're not the same thing, they are definitely part of his story.
Yes.
And I don't know. I'm just curious to see where this goes. This is a good way to take over. This is a good way to take a reins on a book that's been around forever with a character that's popular. Is to kind of do this, like get some good new supporting characters or a good new villain. And you know me.
You love interest. And I really hope Zeller is not the Minotaur. I hope Zeller is not involved in any way. Because I mean, it's been done, like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
dating Bruce Wayne, I'm dating this girl. Oh, she's the leader of the assassins guild.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, but at this point, it's been almost like over 80 years now. Is it 80? It's getting close to like 100 almost. 2020, 19, I don't know. 90 years coming up soon. It's all been done. I mean, there's nothing that hasn't been done.
right.
You're going to be very hard pressed to like come up with something that hasn't been done before. You can only tell that love interest story so many times, or it wouldn't be the same.
Well, I would also say there's a possibility we're all jumping the gun that this is a love interest and that he's doing this to like disarm her in some way, not like disarm
Oh
like she's
yeah, he's
armed, but like to he's doing this to manipulate her in some way, and he could very well like be doing this just to like strategically, right? So that would be cool
probably
too.
most likely that would make sense. He's Batman after all.
Yeah. But yeah, I gotta say, I mean, I'm not looking to pick up any new books, but I think I'll probably grab 3 and 4, and I'm kind of on board with this one. Like Fraction is he's good, he's very good, and this is
Yeah,
just proving it.
this is a solid Batman book that for a series that I have not read in years. I'm very excited to be back on.
Well, and let's just say this for the viewers. Okay, so the last couple episodes have been like GI Joe Batman, right? So we won't keep like while we will continue for sure Dreadnought War like we'll cover and we could cover Batman, but we'll do other stuff too. So this won't
Yeah,
just become the GI Joe and Batman show for sure. Um I
we
between
got a
episodes here.
Quintesson War coming up.
Well, but that's still, so between episodes, I bought Lois Lane, Enemy of the People. So we'll do that
Yes.
coming up. We got Starman maybe coming up on deck. And
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I also really want to read Seven Soldiers again because I
Yes.
want to get rid of the comics. Like I was rearranging my comics recently, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure if I read you, I'm going to be like, bye. So that's going to be soon. But we also have a best of the year to do. I have my top 5 list. We'll do that soon. So
So yeah, which will probably most likely be Batman and GI Joe.
no, it will not. Mine will not be. Mine will not be Fractions, Batman, and GI Joe. It will not.
Mine will be.
Okay. Well, that's two.
uh,
That's two
but
of five.
I'm sure we'll throw in some movies and some. Okay, so it'll be one movie, one thing. We'll just do best of the year.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can do whatever. That's fine.
we'll
I'm gonna
figure
do
it out.
five comics because I'm gonna do movies on the Horror Vision most likely. So
I'm not on the horror vision, so
I
you'll have to
know
hear my fucking thing here. Maybe because my movies are not horror movies. So
it's true. Well, to
yeah,
me, Superman is a horror movie. So
to me it was brilliant. And spoiler alert,
spoiler alert.
where will it rank in my top five?
Oh, we'll see. We shall see.
Yes,
Okay, so that's Batman number four. This Drink with
yes,
Comics. I'm
yeah.
Sean.
I'm Mike.